With Archie's help, I also made this whole board where I can collect and connect all of our clues. Specifically, I've been looking into exactly who that necromancer guy could be. Clay said he noticed some flowers on his armor, and I think that might be a clue. Maybe he's a florist, or there's zombie flowers, or maybe he wants to destroy all the flowers. I need to figure out what his motive is. Because if we can figure out his motive, we can figure out who he is, and then we can figure out his weaknesses. Not that we'll need them, because Dave and the others will. What did he say? Kick his abs? But looking into it makes me calmer. Yes, they'll be alright, right, Innkeeper? The zombies aren't going to eat them like they ate my parents. They won't. They'll all protect each other. He'll come back for you. I hope so. I don't want that to happen again. I miss my parents. I wish they were here to hold my hand. What were they like? Well, I remember my dad always told me bedtime stories about swashbuckling burglars. I remember my mom loved making things out of yarn, especially socks. They were really nice and cool, and I loved them so much. I know I can't replace your parents, but is it okay if I hold your hand until Dave, Celine, and Fable come back? That'd be nice. I feel a lot safer with them around, you know? Like, I'm home again. You are home. I think so too. But enough dramatic backstory. I'm turning into Dave. Just less repressed and gay for Gable. Gable? Oh no. Just less repressed and gay for Fable. Maybe it's time to head out. We'll update you on our research tomorrow, Innkeeper, but first, we're going to get a lot of ice cream. Exactly. Una promised she'd make some. Save some for me. We'll try. Hello there. It's been a while since you last showed up. I thought something might have happened to you. A lot of things have happened. Not all of them good, which also means not all of them were bad either. I did end up finding those golden loon feathers quickly with the help from Voyage. But with everything going down, I decided to stick around and help those in need. That sounds just like you. How are things with you, though? You don't need to say much for me to know what that face means. I've seen it once or twice before. Is there something I can do for you? What is there to be done, Quincy? It's like everything is in limbo. Like dancing on the edge of a blade. One wrong move and it's over? Something like that. Would it help if I asked you for a drink? Maybe. You know what always helps me when I'm feeling down? What? A good cup of Quincy's hot chocolate. Here, after all I've heard, you might need it more than me. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Now, go on. Make me a drink. This one or another one. Whatever you'd like. You know what? Let's make you your hot chocolate. That might seem like the perfect one. Because I then need one there, and I need two for this. Couldn't wait to try it out right away. Well, you replicated it perfectly. My hands and heart are warm. Want a sip yourself? You look like you need it. Maybe later. May this drink be warmer than the currents of these times. It most certainly is. Thank you, Innkeep. Of course. So, how are you? I'm losing my mind. Understandable. It feels like an underreaction. Feels like there are a million different emotions whirling around in my head. Almost none of them good. And if they are good, my worries twist them into something horrifying. That doesn't seem fair. I don't know if emotions can be fair or unfair. Either way, it's good to feel things. Reminds you you're alive. I'd like to feel a little less. We all say that until we suddenly do, and then we wish we weren't so empty. Isn't it good to care again? To have people you want to be well? Maybe I didn't think I'd care again. I didn't want to, but it just happened. Yes, just like that, without my consent, I might add. The heart wants what it wants. And sometimes, what it wants is friendship. But I can see how that's a scary feeling. So many things are on the line now, perhaps more than you bargained for. It was easier when I just looked away. Would you rather look away than help your patrons? Your friends? But now I have to face the fear of losing them. Funny. Didn't you swear to me you were done fearing death? That you had nothing left to lose? Sometimes lying to ourselves is easier than lying to others, I guess. I'll keep my "I told you so" to myself. I just feel like I'm stuck in an endless cycle, and there's no way out that doesn't tear me apart. Would it help you to know we've all felt like that at some point in our lives? Not really, no. Then let me leave you with this instead. Love may come at the price of loss, but the inevitability of loss also comes with the reward of love. You can't lose something without having loved it, and so you should love whatever it is you fear to lose. Those are the moments that matter, the moments that make a life worth living. Besides, you have the power to step out of that cursed circle anytime. Do I? Write your own story, my friend. Don't doom yourself because you think it's what you deserve. I forgot how good you are at giving advice. Makes me a bit envious. You'll get there eventually. I hope so. Thanks for checking in. I think I needed that. Of course. Please don't stop reaching out. The safety of isolation is not worth the loneliness. I'll try to remember that. You better. Now, I heard the night market is close by, and I really don't want to waste this opportunity, so don't let me hold you back. Until next time, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and be safe out there. Why don't I get a catchphrase? Oh well, guess it comes with age. Maybe the next millennium. Hello. Greetings, traveller. Nice armor. Is it new? No, doesn't it seem familiar? The flowers certainly do. Did you keep my books? You know, I imagined this place differently. It's nice. Thank you. But I thought you'd be long gone by now. After all, you like running, don't you? I like it here. Though, your visit is making me consider moving soon. It's not advised to stay in one place for too long anyway. Eventually the past will catch up to you. I figured. What brings you here really, Quasar? You know, this and that. I paid Morrow Castle a visit. It's quite serene this time of year. What for? Sightseeing? Trespassing? You broke in. I wouldn't phrase it like that. Burglary is incredibly impolite. I was persistent in my approach. Politely, I knocked on the door. Unfortunately, vampires these days have no hospitality. The lady of the house greeted me with a snarl and slammed the door in my face. Not like that stopped me, but I found it quite rude. So you did break in. Obviously, as a last resort. There was something I needed more than manners. As expected, she wouldn't give up her precious relic freely. So you killed her. I would have, but no, the rat escaped. In the blink of an eye, she dissolved into mist. I always considered that to be a vampire's most annoying skill. But at least I got what I wanted. And what would that be? Curious as ever, aren't you? That's why I made it my job. What? Being nosy? Something like that. I hear a lot of things every day. People like to talk. You manipulate your patrons into telling you their darkest secrets. I don't manipulate. I listen. I'm all ears. What would Lady Evelyn have that you, Quasar Dustbringer, would want? Just a little blood. Ingredients for the execution of a grand design. Grand design. We were never ones to make big plans. Speak for yourself. Maybe times changed you. Oddly enough, you still look the same. I had to make sure you'd recognize me after all. How could I ever forget you? It seems like it was pretty easy for you to move on. It wasn't. Yet you're hiding. You ran away from everything that once mattered to build a life behind a counter in a shabby tavern. Is that why you're here? To throw your accusations around? No. I guess I just wanted one last chat now that everything's coming to an end. And I'm curious about how this old friend of mine is doing. So, how are you doing, friend? I'm full of hope for a better tomorrow. Me too. I'm just afraid that we're hoping for different dawns. We might be. How are you doing? Do you even want to know? It's my job, and my tavern is open to everyone. Your protective spells beg to differ. They let you through, didn't they? So, how about a drink? And then you tell me whatever it is you need to get off your chest. Sure, let's see if you still know me well enough. And if you remember what I taught you. Of course I do. Oh, Andu! Andu is so scared. I know, Andu, I know. I really want to give him the wrong order, but I know, Andu, I know. I'm so sorry, darling. I'm not giving him any infusions. He doesn't need them. I'm not giving him any protective properties. Even Andu doesn't want to put up the sign. How about this? Sweet and chatty. Not bad, almost tastes like back in the day. Did you think I'd forget? Yes. I assumed you're as good at abandoning memories as you are at abandoning people. Ouch. It seems like people are right about one thing though. That would be, your drinks can influence fate. They can't save people, but they can push them in a direction, alter their destiny. I wouldn't go that far. I simply do my best to support my patrons in their endeavours. Will you support my endeavour? As I said, I serve everyone in this tavern. How noble. How awfully morally grey. How opportunistic. It's like nothing's changed. I like it that way. Making decisions for other people, leading them to their doom. All because you can't help but wonder what a little entropy would do. I help. You help, sure. You always like to help when it was the most convenient for you. When it got people to love you. I hope all your helping has aided you in forgetting them. I didn't forget them. Oh, is that so? I couldn't sleep for months. My heart bled and bled until there was nothing left to bleed. I was alone. And by the end of it, when nothing was left, there was just one question. How could the one person I trusted with my life turn on me like that? How dare she leave me with nothing but stars, staring at them alone, wondering whether the blood would ever wash off? And how, by the dragons and their false light, is all you've done with your freedom, this dastardly achieved freedom, this? There's still blood on our hands. It took me way too long to realize that I didn't have to give up, and that I'm not like you, and that it doesn't have to be their blood that sticks to my hands. They're gone. Not for much longer. Soon, the star rain and the flood that washed away our yesterday will open the gates to a new tomorrow. A new horizon, unhaunted by still ghosts. Quasar, innkeeper. Why would you do something like this? Don't we owe it to them? The you I knew would have agreed. The me you knew was foolish. Some situations are hopeless, and some decisions aren't easy. Decisions are quite easy if you set your mind to it. Say I need to tear apart Cassiopeia's wings for the stars to rain upon Gaia, an ambitious task. I could decide not to and abandon my plans because I'm intimidated by the complexity or scared of the consequences. But no, instead, I choose to stick with it and get what I want. I don't give up. I succeed. It truly is that simple. If you care, you'll get it done, no matter how much effort it may take. Everyone was dead. I wasn't. Didn't we promise to always stand by each other's side? To never be alone again? We did. Didn't they deserve the same? They did. Then why are you here and they aren't? I don't know. Me neither. What did we mean to you? Nothing. We meant nothing to you. The home we built, it meant so little. That's not true. Do you still ponder about the meaning of life? Watching the stars? No, there aren't any anymore. It's better that way. It means there's no risk of getting caught up in trivial things. Like getting caught up in the thought of a world without pain. Like that. So naive. So stupid. It meant everything to me. Don't lie to me. I've seen through the charade. Your tricks don't work on me anymore. Look at the stars now as they lie at our feet. A declaration of your failure, elegy to your cowardice, and a demonstration of my endurance. Everything is set. Everyone will get what they deserve. Even your little replacements. Soon there'll be no more but a fading memory on the horizon. Feels familiar, doesn't it? They're alive. They can be saved. They are alive indeed. What you should ask yourself is for how much longer. And if the time comes, will you run again? No. But you sent them to their deaths, did you not? I sent them to stop you. I'm aware. Which reminds me, I'll have to leave soon before your little pawns interfere with my threads of fate. Gertrude, come on. It's time to go home. Wait, is the game froze? Shit. Interesting. Care to explain? I sent you a little companion so you wouldn't be alone, but now I need her back. You know I value my privacy, and I value the perfect execution of my plans. So thank you for collecting so much information for me. You don't have to do this. I don't, but I will. Anyway, I got somewhere to be. Speaking of which, my invitation, the offer still stands. Join me and watch as I repair what you've destroyed 30 years ago. Join me to witness the renaissance of past times. I can't. My place is here. What a pity. It almost pains me to see you haven't changed one bit. I've moved on. You should try it sometime. Spoken like a true coward. It's not like I need you anyway. Not anymore. See you soon, old friend. Or not. I feel like I've been played with this. Like, holy shit. Okay, C-Stars, so it seems like things have gotten pretty bad. The person who is causing the issues is an old friend. We have been spied on with their crow, which I'm not happy about. I honestly don't know how this next episode is going to go. But if you've enjoyed what you've watched so far, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!